Alright guys, we're getting ready to do our first oil change on our Trackhawk 2018. As everybody knows, we have an oil cooler that sits back here. The only way to access the drain plug is removing the front fascia or cutting a hole underneath. I'm sure the factory has this cover for some reason, so what I wanted to do was create a plate that I can recover this. I'm going to cut a hole out. So started with just taking a piece of paper, tracing it as you can see. At this point, I could take this to just a sheet of aluminum and cut it on some shears. Instead, I decided to input this into the computer. I've got a CNC table here at the shop. From there, I was able to get it cut out. I'll dub in some video here for you. And so once we got that cut out, now I've got my piece of aluminum. Double just checking the footprint here. Everything looks good. So what I'm going to do is put a couple holes in it, and then kind of trace that pattern one more time. We're going to cut out the black plastic here, and then what we'll be able to do at that point is have a removable plate, just kind of like, from my understanding, the Hellcats do. So we'll get started on that. Alright guys, so now that I've got my aluminum piece, what I did is just transfer that back over to paper one more time. I added holes, and what I did is just measured out. I've got these little quick disconnect fittings, plastic fittings, push connect, so I can push that in, separate that, that'll go into the plastic, and then I'll be able to remove this piece very easily to take the cooler off. So again, traced it over here. I added my bolt holes, and all I'm going to do is kind of trace out where I want my cutout to be, leaving enough room for all of my bolt holes, something along 1/4 inch. Don't mind my amazing drawings. But I figured this cutout here will leave me more than enough room to get my hand in there, undo the drain plug, let oil drain, and then have a good oil change. So I'm going to take a razor blade and pretty much cut out the inside here, and then one more time on the trace section. Alright guys, so I've got the cutout just kind of mocked up. What we're going to do is, or I guess I should say the pattern for my cutout. And again, I'm just going to come back here and trace through. And I just use some blue painter's tape. Finish off my lines. And now I've got my window to go ahead and cut out. Alright guys, so we've got our backing plate now made. All of our holes are drilled. Everything's cleaned up. And this block off plate just simply slides right in as I drop one plastic insert. And just like that, we've got the block off plate installed. Removal for oil change is just the reverse. Pull down each one of these clips, and she just pops off to give you access. Hope you guys enjoyed this.